Hello everyone, this is Semih Ceyhan. I am doing my PhD in Yıldırım University under Management Organization Department, and today I would like to introduce you my presentation. Yes, my research specifically examines the relation between interfirm collaboration and innovation within medical sector clusters. In Ankara, in organized industrial zone, there is a cluster on specifically the medical sector, and our research is applied on this sector, on this. Yes, firstly, I would like to talk about a little bit literature. What's a cluster? What's my main point here? Why do I choose this? First of all, clusters are expected to be increasing the collaborative level between firms. And these cluster term developed throughout the time in the literature. First of all, Marshall introduced industrial district concept, and then in the Californian school, the minimizing transaction costs mentioned about the clusters. When firms get together, in a geographical location, it helps them to collaborate more. It helps them to minimize their costs more. So the main idea of clusters is the proximity, and general thinking in the literature is that proximity naturally brings along inter-firm collaboration. And my main question is, does it exist in medical sector cluster of Ankara? Yes. So the literature of clusters and the perspective of innovation. The economic geography, the Dremel approach, is very famous, and they say that the dynamic nature of these firm agglomerations, namely clusters, lead change, lead innovation, because when the firms get together, they can increase their innovation capacity. And after that, we can see the Porter's 5-diamond model. In terms of this 5-diamond model, clusters provide means needed for their activities, such as technology, knowledge, channels, customers, inputs, and this easy access makes them more innovative. So, clusters increase the innovation capacity of the firms mainly because of creating competitive environments which force firms to be more innovative. There are three types of innovation in this research. We study on that. First of all is the product innovation, the second process, and the third is organizational innovation. So in the literature, these are emphasized. This kind of innovation is emphasized, and the effect of the clusters on this kind of innovation is also emphasized. So it is expected to, when firms come together in a geographical environment, they should be more innovative, they should affect each other, they should help each other to be more competitive. So collaboration should increase. However, there are some counter arguments, like whether this geographical proximity must to increase innovation and collaboration or not. Maybe this is not working. So our research questions, main three research questions, is based on that. Is what are the innovation dynamics, first of all, that characterize our medical sector platform, which is called MEDICAPLAT in organized industrial zone. And second question is collaboration for innovation existent in this sector, in this cluster, and to what extent do we have this? And lastly, how is collaboration then carried out on innovation in such a complex environment between companies in clusters? I want to talk about a little bit about MEDICAPLAT. It was established in 2012, and it is supported by Ankara Development Agency, and there are 49 medical firms operating in MEDICAPLAT. So we examined then a questionnaire on the firms, and we can reach the 44 of them out of 49. And we asked them about their collaboration, innovation, and the cluster relations, and the results provide us, according to our classification, there are four types of four types of innovation. And product innovation, most of the firms has stated that they have done product innovation, almost 90% of them, over 90% of them. 75% of them claim that they have process innovation throughout the time. They move clusters. About organizational innovation and marketing innovation, it's also very high as a percentage. So what about the collaboration between other firms within the last 5 years for product and process innovation? And even their innovation percentage is high. They said that they did not collaborate that much to make this innovation. Only 25% of them said that they made the collaboration with other firms within the cluster. So this result is putting a question mark on the collaboration level within the clusters. So the results implied that collaboration activities are independent of product innovation, process innovation, and marketing innovation. And however, there is a dependence between collaboration and organizational innovation. And this is only one part of innovation. It seems to be dependent, related to collaboration. The other ones, product, process, and market innovation, we cannot see them, it's not seen within the clusters. Other important results I would like to shortly mention about them. Only 36 of the firms have R&D departments within this cluster. Almost half of them claim that their intellectual property rights had been stolen by others. So there is a statistically significant relation between collaboration and intellectual property theft. It's also one of the results. So what this result implies that firms do not trust each other, so that they cannot collaborate more, because even if they are in the same cluster, they are very close firms, because they don't trust each other, they may steal their ideas, steal their property rights, they cannot have a collaboration between them. So from where do they get these innovative new technologies? Almost 55% of them buy technologies from abroad. And then they are claimed the argument of not being able to find a capable partner to innovate with. They are saying that in this cluster there is no partner, there is no innovative high-tech partner that we can collaborate and increase innovation. So our conclusion here is, although there are innovative activities in the cluster, there is not statistically significant relation between collaboration and innovation. Possible reasons are, first of all, trust problem between companies. And the second one, most of the new technologies is coming from abroad, so R&D capacity of these firms should be lower, and innovation capacity, yes, of MEDICAPLAT is not that much high. Yes, this is an important question, and this is question in general. Acceptance of the clusters should increase the collaboration level and then increase the innovation level, but we can see that in Iberic industrial zone, there are trust problems and people do not collaborate. The clusters does not efficiently work. Limitations of this problem with this study is that we only designed the questionnaires. The design of the questionnaire was prepared by Iberic Organized Industrial Zone. They have applied this questionnaire, and we cannot we just take sample from Iberic. Maybe we should in the future include OSTIM and other industrial zones. And in Iberic also, it is the relation between OSTIM and Iberic clusters are nested and hard to distinguish between each other. For example, what is the relation between the firms outside of the cluster? Maybe there are unnamed other clusters from the other zones, and we should examine this on other clusters, as I mentioned before. Further studies should be done on the different and similar characteristics between OSTIM and Iberic other industrial zones. Maybe we can have similar results or different results with other industrial zones. So how can we overcome trust issues between these cluster firms and increase the collaboration level? As a practical advice, how can be contributing that. And to other sector clusters, especially newer and high technology required ones like automotive, aerospace, biotechnology, nanotechnology, computer aided. What is the situation there? Maybe in medical sector they do not need, they can take it from the outside. But what about these sectors?